Good morning and welcome to the Forex Daily Update, brought to you by Pepperstone on Wednesday the 20th of June 2018. I'm Darren Sinden and you can follow me throughout the day on Twitter by using @ds_Pepperstone. Right, let's take a look at the overnight changes and price moves to be aware of, and a little bit more stability in the world's foreign exchanges overnight, and indeed a bit of pushback from a couple of instruments. And they are the safe haven currencies, the Japanese yen and the Swiss franc. The yen back above 110, trading at 110.17 shortly before the video. And the Swiss franc giving up around 0.2% against its US counterpart. So perhaps a little bit less of a risk-off attitude on Wednesday compared to Tuesday. Let's say that. Dollar index for its part resolutely above 95, 95.13, up by around 0.05% overnight. It'll be interesting to see if that status quo is maintained throughout the trading day. Right then, what's on the calendar? Events that may move the markets today. Another pretty busy calendar and plenty of central bank speeches. We'll come to that in a moment. We've already had the Westpac leading indicator index out of Australia. The read came in at 0.2%. That's disappointing and was below expectations. To come at 6 o'clock GMT, 7 o'clock London time, we will have producer price index data for May out of Germany. And then we get to the meat on the bones. The first of the day's central bank speeches, Bank of Japan's Governor Kuroda speaking at 6:30 GMT, 7:30 London time. And he's followed at 8 o'clock by the ECB's board member Lautenschlager. Now remember, of course, it's the ECB's Sintra symposium taking place there in Portugal, and that's why we're having so many central bank speeches. 10 o'clock GMT will see the release of CBI Industrial Trends Survey data for June out of the UK, and then at 10:30 the ECB's Benoit Coeur is speaking in Sintra. Fast forward to 11 AM GMT and we'll have MBA mortgage applications for June out of the States, and also Q1 current account data from the US at 12:30. 1300 GMT will see the Swiss National Bank quarterly economic and financial bulletin, and then the heavyweights take to the stand in Sintra. Jerome Powell, the Fed chair, speaking at 13:30, joined on the podium by ECB President Mario Draghi and RBA Governor Philip Lowe. So, as I say, a heavyweight panel of central bank chairs there speaking in Sintra. 1400 GMT will see existing home sales data for May released in the USA, and that's followed at 14:30 by crude oil stocks for the week of June 15th. And then we jump forward all the way through to 22:45 GMT tonight for GDP out of New Zealand for Q1. And if you're still in the market at 23.50, you can see foreign investment in Japanese stocks and bonds for the week of June 15th. Right then, breaking news and comment that's caught my eye overnight. First of all, Asian equities are steady after yesterday's losses, with Japanese and Australian indices actually posting gains on the day. Meanwhile, the US 30 index moved into the red for 2018, giving up all of the gains for this year in yesterday's session on trade war fears. Argentina's Q1 GDP came in at 5.6%, and that was ahead of forecast. That might sound like good news until you realise that inflation in the country is running at 26.4%. And India has shelved plans to sell off state-owned Air India in what would have been the country's largest privatisation deal. Right then, food for thought, something to take away with you into the trading day and beyond. Why not think about this? Emerging market currencies have been under increasing pressure of late, and the JP Morgan Emerging Market Currency Index has come within 2% of the lows seen in the index in the 2016 China scare, flags senior FT columnist John Uthers. And you can see the chart here on the right hand side, and the 2016 lows, the red line at the bottom, the white line indicating the levels we've seen recently. So that China scare was a significant event, although we did rally off those lows. Be interesting to see, of course, how this scenario plays out this time round. Right, please take a moment to read the risk warning. Trading CFDs and foreign exchange on margin can be a risky business. If you're in any doubt about those risks or the suitability of leverage products for you, then please do contact your Pepperstone account representative. Thank you for your time.